From the great state of Texas, you are now listening to Skip the Noise Podcast, a Rounded Edge media production. Thank you so much for joining us. And by us, of course, I'm referring to Rick, a.k.a. the Brown Python, Ben, a.k.a. Mexican Nostradamus, and myself, Benjamin James, here for another fantastic episode. Shout out to Mike Tacklebox for the music. And the big news right now, guilty, guilty, guilty. Derek Chauvin has been found guilty on all 3 counts: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. I know all of 3 of us, to be honest, were a little surprised. I didn't expect guilty, especially I didn't expect guilty on all 3.
I didn't expect guilty in Minnesota.
Yeah. And, but obviously there's a lot to talk about with this trial. Some things going on. Who wants to go ahead and take the reins and lead the pack?
I'm gonna let my esteemed colleague.
What?
He can tee this one off. I can't wait to hear his shit about this.
No, I mean, look, you know what? This trial was tainted from the very beginning, man. The jury was obviously intimidated. Okay, the judge didn't sequester them as he was recommended by the defense. The defense wanted the jury sequestered. Okay. The judge didn't. He said, "No, let him watch the news every day. Let him watch, pig's blood on people's porches and shit like that."
Well, hold on. Wait. Wasn't until that was
no. It was during the trial. Okay, the jury saw that. All right, but anyway, this was clear intimidation of the jury. So the mob wins. Okay, and who knows? Maybe the mob would have lost, but the mob got involved. Okay, and I'm not talking about the mafia mob. I'm talking about the Twitter mob, the BLM riot people. They got involved. They intimidated the jurors. They intimidated the witnesses. And this thing has mistrial written all over it. I really think that he's going to be, the verdict's going to be overturned on acquittal, on appeal. It has to. There was so much things that went wrong in this trial. Not only the jury intimidation, but the judge, he allowed evidence to be, he allowed the prosecution to break the rules on it submitting evidence, okay, during the trial. And you got politicians who openly called for violence if they didn't get the verdict that they were looking for. It's all over the place. It's going to get overturned. It is. I don't see it any other way. But anyway, go ahead.
No, I mean, the possibility of appeal, is there, of course, because I think there's definitely a mistake made by the prosecution. So you make a fair point. Now, the real question though is, did he deserve it? Right? Did he deserve the guilt?
We'll never know.
I think definitely manslaughter. I would say the third degree, the second least. He probably deserved that. I don't know about the worst one though. They did throw this myriad of charges at him. So, let's be honest, right? The guy was a dick. Put his knee on someone's neck for 9.5 minutes when the guy was already subdued for at least the last 5. Right? That's where, we're kind of running into. There could have been pharmacological things done at that point. He knew the guy was tweaking. He knew this. There's Narcan. There's plenty of options available to deal with the person in that situation, none of which he took. Right? He was being a dick. He knew this guy previously. We don't know the history with that. We don't know what their interaction was, but he did know him. And so you got this skinny.
Yeah, but did he know that it was him at the time?
Yes. He didn't know who it was. I mean, come on, dude. He knew. Like, apparently they had worked together. They had issues before. Like something about a bouncing nightclub situation, something like that. The guy was a dick. I mean, you don't subdue somebody like that. You don't need to. If he had his handcuffs behind, he had him handcuffed. If he was really worried about him getting back up, what he was doing was torturing the guy. I mean, that's what he was doing. I know it, once again, I hate to just try to reiterate. I know physical combat, especially in holding somebody down. I mean, that's what we do. You don't need to do that, right? A knee into the middle of the back is just as effective, if not more so. Like, you can kind of, if he could have got his shoulders moving, it could have been a bad situation for Chauvin. A knee in the back probably would have been more effective, especially with his shin across the back. Now, is it proper? Probably not. I don't know what the technique is, but it was torture.
Yeah, but was he trained to do that?
No.
You know?
And his trainer came out. The police trainer said they were not. So that's where the guilties comes in, right? The trainer said, this is not how we teach these guys how to do this shit. And the police chief also said, this is not how we train our police officers. So there was a standard that he did not follow.
Okay, but with the shit that went on outside of the courtroom, we will never know whether this was a true guilty verdict or not. And any appeals court is going to look at this and say, well, we had these three factors or more. And, you know, it's either going to be, hey, he's going to have to be retried, or it's going to be thrown out.
Right.
Overturned, you know?
Well, but that's it. But that's any criminal process, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the criminal process.
Now,
I mean,
I don't know,
that will
man.
be the reality. I mean, that is criminal processes.
Yeah. I mean, there was no reason for this. If it was a true open and shut case, okay, why the intimidation? Why the politicians coming out and threatening people? Why, you know, the riots? Why have the judge not sequester the jury? You know, I mean, let the process play out, and he didn't do that. So anyway.
Well, I mean, there's been several court cases that were high that had, you know, I mean, that do that. I mean, this isn't the first court case that had tons of media attention, nor did it have potentially negative consequences. I mean, there's been several cops who have been let off in these similar situations.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, we can start all the way back to Rodney King. I mean,
Yeah,
this isn't the first fucking time, right? This isn't the first time. So what Chauvin did, though, was clearly being a dick. And if you're a dick and you kill somebody, you're guilty. You go to jail. That is manslaughter at the very least. So, right. I mean, did the outside influence those jurors? Probably.
Yep, I'm sure it did.
Probably. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but the dude deserves to go to jail.
Yeah, probably.
He deserves to be.
He
deserves
might,
to be like, you know, handled in jail and, you know, fondled and touched and making, you know, holding other dudes' pockets and doing guys' laundry. He deserves it.
Yeah, I definitely think most. Well, it's hard to say whatever, but justice was served, I think, is the bottom line. But of course, once the lawyers get involved, this could. Let's talk too about the Congresswoman from California, Maxine Waters, her comments, obviously, and now she's catching some backlash. You know, you have this thing, you've got the guilty verdict. Now this could come back to haunt them and help the case for, you know, a mistrial or the appeal. I'm sorry, the appeal.
Right.
So how do y'all think that plays out?
If this guy gets let out, I mean, it's going to be all on Maxine Waters, man. It really is.
Oh yeah, and I'll tee off on her. She's
judge.
One of my own. She's one of my supposed team, and she's a complete dipshit, right? I mean, you don't incite violence. I don't understand why these people think that they can tell dumb people not to do something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the problem. Right? Like, you got this Marjorie Green.
Here you go.
Yeah. She's dumb as fuck. These people are saying the dumbest things. They're inciting one side or the other. When are we ever going to understand that? So Maxine Waters, for all I care, you know, she should be censored. And honestly, she should be kicked out of Congress. There's plenty of other people that can keep their mouth shut, or at least try to help the situation.
Right. It's irresponsible.
You know why Maxine Waters keeps winning, though?
Regardless of what side you're on that.
You know where the congressional district is?
Where is it?
Yeah, South
Skid
Central,
Row.
pretty much, right?
Skid Row.
Is it Skid Row part
Skid
of it?
Row's Skid Row's in her congressional district.
Oof.
So think about those people voting.
I thought
They're
that
not
was
gonna
Trump
vote.
country.
That's her constituents.
Are you? I'm
That's
pretty
what
sure
they're
that's. I'm pretty sure that's Trump country.
Yeah, Skid Row's Trump
Skid Row,
country.
Skid Row's
California.
Trump country. Yeah, no, yeah,
Skid
yeah.
Row, California. Really?
Yeah, that's all Trump country, man.
No, dude.
That's
This
all
is
Trump
Maxine.
country.
These are the people who elect Maxine Waters right here, man. This is it.
Pretty sure that's Trump country, but okay, we'll agree to disagree.
Well, Trump's not the president anymore, so obviously they didn't vote for him.
No, they're going to vote for him again.
They're good. They keep voting for Maxine Waters. That's the problem.
I know what you're saying, but but in the end, she's an asshole, right? She's the problem. She's the problem that we all talk about.
Queen of Skid Row, man.
Well, she's more than that. She's a dumbass. She's inciting violence, and these people are going to guess what? Do it.
Yeah, and you know what though, Marjorie Greene, she incites violence or whatever, but Maxine Waters talked about it for 4 fucking years, talking about how Trump incites violence. Yet she goes around and does the same thing.
I know. I feel you.
What's the hypocrisy in this one?
You're not going to get any arguments from me, bro. I cut both ways. So in the end, yeah, dude, you're not going to get anything from me. She's an asshole. I hope like I said, I hope Congress censors her, and I hope she's forced to leave. I don't think that the United States needs these crazy ass, not even advocates, but just just fucking fire starters that are there to just ride these waves. She can talk all this shit, but guess what? Marijuana was legalized in California. Did they let everyone with marijuana crimes out of prison in California?
I don't think so.
No, they sure didn't.
They didn't. So she can talk all this shit they want. They can all talk all this shit like, Black Lives Matter, and all this bullshit. But guess what? It's 420. Happy 420 to everyone out there.
That's right.
And guess what? There's still fucking people in jail with pot. So Maxine Waters, did she do anything to help her constituents out of jail? Or did she do anything? No. I mean, she's not helping anybody. So
can you imagine?
Just character. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine how much revenue these private prisons would lose if they release all these people on pot charges?
Oh my God.
Revenue,
that's
man.
what it's all about. That's what it's
politicians
all
would lose contributions.
That's the problem.
Yep. It's money, and prison guard unions would freak the fuck out because guess what?
Yeah.
If you cut the prison population by 20-30%, that's jobs to them. They want to see people go to jail. They want minimum mandatory sentences. But that's just veering off. I'm sorry. That's veering off.
That's all right.
From the topic. But in reality, Maxine Waters is an asshat, and she definitely does not need to be in Congress anymore. I think Marjorie Greene, she can say all the shit. I think she talks shit about Marjorie Greene also, but she's the same type of person as she is. They're just asshats.
It's another example of party politics at its worst with zero lack of leadership. Because if you're going to call it out on one side, don't, you know what I mean? If you're going to, it's party politics. It's looking in the interest of the party as opposed to the interest of the people.
Yep.
Right. Regardless of party.
Yep. But the problem is no one's doing that, right?
No, nobody's doing that. And when you're elected, yes, you are elected under a party. You do, but you serve the people. You don't serve the party.
Well, no,
that's what's going on here. That's what's happening. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the entire problem. You're serving the party. You're not serving the people.
Yep. Say it louder so they can hear it in the back. That's fucking true.
No, for sure. And that's a perfect example of what that is.
If there's somebody listening on Skid Row right now to this podcast, take that word. Yep.
Yeah. Start a movement.
Start a movement in there.
Because she's represented that district since like the 90s, I think. She's a long-termer. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like early 90s.
But and not to try to throw a name out there because we all know her name, but Sheila Jackson Lee, you didn't, even whenever there was the high times of she went through Rodney King, she went through multiple different situations, and you didn't see her inciting things. You saw her organizing the community in a lot of grassroots. Did she talk some shit? Say, hey, things aren't fair? Of course. But what she didn't do was incite violence. And you can go back to any, Black leader that's been around the last 30, 40 years. The most, of course, going all the way back to the one that really, pushed everything to do with Martin Luther King. He never incited violence. He incited responsibility, accountability, and peaceful protest because he knew that that's the way you get people to change. You change people's hearts.
Right. And that's just to kind of get philosophical on it for a sec. That's a harder road to take
Oh,
so the thing like with Maxine Waters, it's an easy road to sit on a podium when you've already got people riled up for something, and to throw a little bit of fire on it to serve you as you know what I mean? Like as an entity or your ego. It's a media thing. You're going to get quotables, right?
Yep.
But you're really, and that's why I said before, why this is a perfect example of everything that's fucked up with American politics. She pretty much inadvertently represents in one swoop, because I guarantee you the interest of those statements is it's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if you're in a big stadium, right? And you're sitting there like you're playing to the crowd in Toronto, right? And you're a band and you're like, fucking Toronto makes the best goddamn pancakes I've ever had in my life. And everybody's like,
fuck it, Toronto, fuck it. Yeah.
The best syrup I've ever tasted in my fucking life.
Actually, Toronto,
dude, it's like, that's kind of, I mean, this is a rough, once again, I'm known for my rough.
This is a long, I got to see where this goes.
I crowbar them in there. But if you, the thought process is the same, right? You're trying to get the reaction. You're doing it for your own status, right? Yep. Amongst these people that you're serving. But once again, I just wanted to point out, you're not just serving the people that vote for you. You're representing the people that didn't vote for you as well when you're in that position. So I don't know. That's all I have to say on that. But it just was a unique opportunity to point out everything that's fucking wrong with American politics in one fucking incident, right?
And it's both sides. It's both, and it shows once again that
and the same can be said
that's doing it.
Donald Trump abused his position very, very fucking irresponsibly, and we saw what happened in January 6th. It's kind of it's a similar fucking situation, to be honest with you. Yep. So don't call him out, right? And do the same fucking thing without calling her out. It's the same fucking thing.
Yep. And as the liberal component of this, you don't see me backing away from that as a challenge, right? I know that she fucked up, right? She needs to be held accountable. Just because you think the way I do somewhat, and I wouldn't believe that she thinks the way I do. I think she's an opportunist. But just because you have similar ideas with me doesn't mean that you get some type of pass. Like she fucked up. And people like that need to pay for it. And I think we need to be more accountable with that. I think it's a big deal. And I really hope that she gets into deep shit. I really don't think she needs to be in leadership at all.
On another note, you guys mentioned Donald Trump. So the next show is going to be 45.
Of course we did.
And
shit.
And it's going to be a Donald Trump special. All right. We're going to have all these Donald Trump events, some trivia. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. How many times has he been bankrupt in the last 3 years? 7. Oh,
no. What would you consider America's greatest achievement under Donald Trump? That's a good trivia question.
Not exploding.
Really. Yeah, no kidding. Like it's still here.
Yeah, we're still here. That's the greatest achievement we made under Donald Trump.
We survived.
So anyway,
holy
just
shit.
want to throw that out there. Next show is going to be pretty fun.
I think that will. We should humor Rick. As much torture as he went through the whole Trump administration, I think 45 will be a special tribute to Donald Trump.
We could do it. Yeah, I'm not
opposed.
Have
a little tribute. We'll have a little fun.
And it's funny. Back when we were, it must have been like in the 30s episodes, we had a few times where we brought up like, God, fuck, can we just stop? Yes. Like we longed for a day where we didn't have to talk about fucking Donald Trump. And you know what? We did. We made it a few shows, didn't we?
We did.
It'd be funny. That'd be a nice little trivia.
No, we should do a tribute. We're gonna do a QAnon. Like it's gonna be like a QAnon wrapped "Make America Great Again" episode. But, I mean, I don't know if I could do the whole fucking episode. I'd give it a good solid 15 minutes. And, we'll see which part of Clearwater, Florida, he's gonna put his library, which won't even be library. It's gonna be like those little, remember those things in the 80s where you put in the glasses and you
like a visor,
and
like
you
Dwayne
change
from
pictures.
A Different Stroke.
Yep, that's gonna be his library. It's gonna be like that with pictures.
It's Dwayne from A Different World during the earlier seasons.
Yeah, remember? Some best.
Yeah.
I can see the pyramid now. Oh, there's a Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's how his whole library.
That's where his
works.
library is going to be in Florida.
Yeah, I think so. Will it be in Florida? Really? Name me another state that will accept his library.
Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, Kentucky.
Texas will not. It's already home to 2 presidents' libraries. One in Houston, one in Dallas.
He should do one in California or Portland.
Oh, okay.
Just saying, man.
Dude, they're gonna have to, you know what they're gonna have to do? They have to get the T-9000 like from Terminator to protect it, to even keep it standing for a week.
That robot from RoboCop 1. What's it?
Yeah. What was that big thing with the big machine?
Oh, the one that fucked up where they're like, "Oh, you have 15 seconds to comply." And he's like,
the one that murked that guy in the beginning. I put it down.
Like, yo, I put it
down. Stop it. Stop it. And he's like running.
That's what we need now, man. That's what we need.
He made that dude a soggy biscuit, bro. That was horrible. That was so bad.
Send that thing to the Portland, man. Just send that thing to Portland.
Oh my god! What is wrong?
I'm just saying.
That's
and then ship
it
over to.
Unfortunately, hey, you know what? You're doing the same damn thing Maxine Waters is doing, man. Because you're gonna get everybody all fucking lathered up about that statement.
People are gonna be jerking off.
Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's.
Dude, it's probably super impressed if I said that and then someone came up with a robot.
Oh god!
I mean, I'd be like, damn, someone actually built a damn robot. That's awesome.
Oh my god!
You remember that scene in was it Terminator 2 where they flash? I think it's yeah, he's having those little flashbacks, and all of a sudden it's just like fucking robots fighting everybody.
It's that jet firing at the guy in the truck.
Yes, dude, it's like all out war in the streets, and he's like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here."
That's Rick.
It's like that's
Rick's hope for like BLM is that
2022
like the Terminators come out against BLM.
I wonder what year was that?
Dude, it was like now.
In the movie. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was like now, bro. Like right now.
I haven't seen any laser guns yet, so I'm still.
God.
For that.
Oh god.
Wait for Party in the Back. We got some laser guns.
I got a laser gun for you. So moving on from the just shitstorm that could have been with the Chauvin trial and the three guilty charges. I think we have some other things that we're kind of looking at.
Those that cop that shot that 13-year-old in Chicago.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you guys thinking about that one?
You know, I can't believe the cop though, man. You really can't.
Nope.
The cop was doing his job at night, and the only people that are to blame there are the parents of that 13-year-old kid.
Okay.
They're the only ones that night who knew that dude was 13 years old, and the 21-year-old guy he was with.
Okay. Except a couple of things. Couple of things, right? Cops need to stop shooting people.
Why?
For dumb shit. Because, dude, they need to. It's dumb, bro.
No, dude. This dude had a gun and he went to an alley.
Then the police officers need to be smart enough to not go chasing people into dark alleys by themselves, right? If you're worried, get backup. If you're, that's a simple thing. We have fucking drones now. There's plenty of ways to handle these problems, right? You don't have to go all fucking Buck Rogers to chase down some douchebag running down the street. It's like, okay, I'll hit you back. I'm gonna wait for backup, right? I mean, why? Why do these situations where you put yourself in ultimate danger?
Here's the reason why. You let this guy go. You wait for backup. He's positioned himself to shoot you at any point now. You give him time.
Well, if you're in your car or if you're so the tactical awareness of the typical gangbanger is not very high. Okay.
It is.
That's the thing.
It's survival mode, man.
Dude, survival mode sucks when you're up against trained individuals. You can ask any military individual that. You think when the SEAL team walks into when the SEAL team walks into a Somalia or some other area, don't you think those guys kind of trained too, the Somalis? But they still clean them up.
They got AK-47s.
Yeah, they clean them up. They clean them up. They mop them up. There's nothing left. And guess what? Whenever they took out Homeboy's compound, right?
Yeah.
Dude, no one got killed. And there were several individuals guarding the compound. And they even landed with a helicopter. So they knew they were coming. And guess what? It's training. And
it was a stealth helicopter.
Dude, stealth only works so much against wind resistance, Rick. You know what I'm saying? It's training. And these guys are just like, oh, I got him. And no.
Okay, but the cops aren't SEAL Team 6, man. They're cops.
They're
Paul Blart from the mall cop, okay?
But that's the problem, right?
Hey, man, they're the only guys willing to go out there and defend your ass, from crime.
Once again, this is the problem, right? The individuals that are cops, and there's a lot of really good cops. Like I said, I roll with them, good dudes, not any problems with cops. I love police. Please, if shit's going down, come to my house.
Don't give me a ticket.
But don't shoot me because I'm not robbing my own house. But when it comes down to it, these guys need to. It's just a bunch of poons, dude. That's what.
And before we get too much into it, too, just to kind of recap. So 13-year-old Adam Toledo. He was kind of lay out the facts of the case, and thoughts and prayers to his family, because obviously this wasn't how things were supposed to go down, regardless of who fucked up or what happened. A 13-year-old kid got killed, so that's never a good thing, regardless of the circumstances. So lay out like exactly what happened. He was with a 21-year-old, right? What was the initial call, or what was the? How did it all play out?
Yeah, neighbors had heard some gunshots being fired nearby. I think it was something like 8 gunshots that they had fired. So cops responded to the call. Gunshots being fired in the neighborhood, and they go searching around. They find the 21-year-old and the 13-year-old kid on the corner of a street, and they both bolt. When the cops approach him. Mm-hmm. So the cop did have a partner. The partner caught the 21-year-old guy, and then the other guy ran after the individual who ran with the gun.
Right. And
he didn't know that this individual was 13 years old. He had no way of knowing that. I mean, it's dark, it's night, it's in the middle of the night. You don't expect to have a kid out in the street. And he knew he had a gun. And at some point, the cop tells him to stop. And he turns around. He still has a gun, and the cop shoots him in the chest. Okay.
But did he have a gun?
He did have a gun.
Okay,
CBS blurred that out.
No, but there's been several discussions on whether or not he really had a gun in his hand at that point, which is why it took 2 weeks for Chicago to release that.
And when they did, they cropped it out.
That footage. No, I'm talking about the Chicago PD to release that footage. It took them 2 weeks. They sat on it. Body cam footage. Right? Yeah. So there was some fuckery with that. So nonetheless, shooting somebody, right, in the event, did the kid point the gun at the officer?
No, he had the gun in his hand.
Right. So I think, and I'm not trying to say anything, but I think that's not okay for you to shoot someone with a gun. So how would you surrender? What are the rules of engagement for that? And I don't think it's, hey, shoot him if the gun's down. Typically, it's shoot him if you are in danger by the individual, right?
Yeah.
And so, once again, all I'm saying is, from one of the greatest movies ever, Crocodile Dundee 2. Crocodile Dundee's,
I like the two.
Crocodile Dundee's in Australia, and these two drug dealer guys are trying to kill him, and he turns over to his friend because Crocodile Dundee, of course, goes into the bush, and he goes, "You do not chase the snake into the cane fields. You burn the cane fields and drive the snake out." Right. Very simple logic. Very simple.
You want the cop to burn the neighborhood down?
Yes. No. But what I'm saying is you don't chase. You wouldn't do what he did. Like, he went in, and then as soon as he was in a situation, the individual did not have the gun pointing at him. He didn't even give the individual a chance to drop or relinquish the weapon. He never voiced it. He just shot him. That's not law either, right? I mean, that's not okay. If you don't give someone a chance to surrender, then you're just becoming judge, jury, and executioner all in one shot.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to do in that moment though? At night,
that's called by yourself. Right. Exactly. That's why you don't get in that moment as a police officer. That's why you don't get into that moment at all, because he put himself in a negative situation that could only end up in one way, man. So, and I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, That's the problem when it comes to this training. That's the problem when it comes to these police officers. They think they're fucking Buckaroo Banzai. They think they're cool and calm, but they're not. And they end up murking people. I mean, same thing happened with that other little kid, the 14-year-old shot in the middle of the day at a park because he had a toy AR-15. Right?
Yeah.
These aren't the police officers that we used to have. Right? The police officers we said were tough dudes.
Well, you can't. I mean, I get what you're saying.
These are tough dudes too.
I get the point you're making.
Yes
yeah, but
no.
I mean, you can't because I don't know who the officers involved in this one. You can't say they're all bad, but
I would never say they're all bad.
No, and I know you. I wouldn't. I'm not putting that in your mouth. I didn't mean to say that. I'll put something else in your mouth.
Here it goes.
Let's go back. Let's hear the tape. Hold on a second.
No, I got this all. I got all of this shit. I got so much footage of y'all talking.
There went all of our political careers.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody
started.
Fucking with me. I got all y'all shit on tape. Matter of fact, I think y'all owe me for the.
I know, right? Oh no, we're paying dues for.
Yeah, there we go. It's about time to ante up, motherfucker. But I guess the point is that you both points. I mean, it's at the end of the day, there's never going to be a way to solve completely these situations because they're gonna happen. It's not like a training exercise where it's like the guy comes at you with the right hand, you block it with your left hand, and then you punch him in the fucking throat. It's never going to be that cut. It
works
and dry,
for me,
right?
bro.
It's like
Works for me.
You don't know. You're right. I wish it was like that.
It works every time.
I mean, he had the gun. Did he drop it before he was ordered to drop? You know what I mean? All these things come into it. Nobody knows.
But the video shows it. The video shows he
I
never
know.
said drop the gun.
No, but I'm making a bigger point, and I'm saying these issues are gonna keep. There's always going to be with all of these cases. I mean, unless it's, there's a spectrum, right? Some of them are fucking obvious, but these ones that sort of end up falling, in the sort of the middle of the spectrum where there's doubt that can be placed on it from either way. I guess the goal would be, because you're never going to erase this from society. There's always going to be cops, no matter how well they're trained. There's going to be mistakes made. Mistakes are made in any fucking job, right? It just so happens, and it sucks that people's lives are on the line when cops make fucking mistakes. Okay.
Right.
And also too, you have to understand that to Rick's point, from a cop's perspective, you can't necessarily wait till somebody's firing on you for you to fire because.
But that's the way they're trained though. That's what they
you can't. You want to go home to your family, man.
But that's the way they're trained. So don't do that job. Don't do the job.
No, he wants to do the job.
With great power, Spider-Man quote, with great power comes great responsibility. You want to act like you're a Billy badass, carry the pistol, got your badge, get your extra jobs, do all that shit, then guess what? You need to tuck your nuts and need to fucking be better than a normal human being.
But I guess my argument to that, and not that you don't have.
And by the way, a lot of police officers do that. They're better than most people on every day. They have to react to situations, but the ones that don't, really have problems.
No, and that's true. The bottom, and that kind of goes more back to episode 4. What the fuck is this? 44? Yeah, it's 44. So 43.
45 next
we talked a lot about. So you can go listen to. Yeah, Rick is so excited for 45.
He is. He cannot.
Next week he's chomping. He doesn't. He wants this. He wants this one to be over with so we can start the countdown to fucking 45.
Oh, he's gonna script it. He's in a script. Okay, Ben, I need you to say this, and I need you to handle this.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. What if he listens? What if he listens?
He's gonna figure out how to do a fucking Donald Trump filter on his Zoom profile, so he could fucking be Trump the entire.
He just needs to do like a fucking, what is they called, like an opera. Like he just needs to do he needs to do the Trump opera.
That would be amazing.
No.
Maybe we'll merge it with my
hip hop opera.
Yeah, my Italian horror hip hop opera.
Yeah,
I cannot wait. Where is this? We don't even have our parts yet.
I don't know yet.
When am I gonna get a chance to
Bro,
you can't rush an artist, Ben. I need to know what my lines are, bro.
Exactly. You can't rush an artist. I'm fucking composing this.
You need to hurry up.
Can I be the male porn star in this whole thing? I mean,
Well, you
Yeah,
already
I don't
are.
wanna
Though.
do that.
You already are.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Can
your
I be the
name.
male porn star in your
Yeah.
play there? Because I know you have one.
Of course, man. That's
I mean,
kind of your
it's-
thing.
You are the male
Cool.
porn star, bro.
I mean, I
All right.
wrote that. I wrote that for me, but yeah, sure, of course, man. I think you.
All right.
I wrote that part for myself, but
Well, I mean, but Ben, Rick does kind of plug up like sewer drains and stuff. You kinda have to give it to him.
He takes up
I mean-
more space. That's
I mean, every time he
that.
gets lightheaded, he's
That's right. The blood's got to go
scares-
somewhere.
he scares horses. Pretty big deal, man. Pretty big
Scare
deal.
horses.
But to shift gears a little bit from horse cocks and blood flow distribution, making you a little
Cleaning
bit
out sewer
lightheaded,
pipes.
cleaning out sewer pipes, yeah, and filling up space.
Oh, oh boy.
Let's talk
Baby
a little
arms,
bit about
huh?
this. There was a controversial the America First caucus. I think Rick,
Yeah.
Rick, can you introduce this, please, and tell us
Rick's
what's
the only
going
non-white member. Go ahead.
yeah, that's the funniest.
Hey,
part,
wait a second. This caucus is for white people. What are you talking about?
No,
Right?
you're
Yeah,
the
it
only
is.
non-white.
and you're down. You're fully for some reason.
No.
you're excited
Okay,
about
so Mary, what's her name? Green, Congressman Green.
What's
Congresswoman
funny
Green.
is like, so before you start, Rick, it's funny how like being white isn't even like a race anymore. It's like a fucking idea, right?
I know.
Anyway,
know
go
what?
ahead, Rick. I'm
You know,
sorry.
hold on. Before Rick starts, you know how Rick is? You guys ever seen that movie Get Hard?
It has nothing to do with European
Whenever
heritage.
Will Ferrell walks into that white supremacist bar, that's Rick. That's Rick when he walks into the America First Conference.
Right.
Not true.
Rick.
Anyway, so what is this? What is this caucus? What are what are their goals? What are
Rick
they?
walks in. Can I talk to Spider?
Spider. No, man, it was just, what is it? Mary Green, the congresswoman, she casually walked into this political action committee, I guess, and they started the America First Caucus. Okay, and it stated that their purpose was to promote Anglo-Saxon values and European architecture. All right.
Architecture.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
What is that?
I
Is
guess
that-
they're
is
I
that
guess they're architects
nooses?
too.
Is that
What?
like ways to hang people? I mean, what is European architecture?
No, I
guess
think
if-
hey,
Go
here's the insider scoop. This is just the Benjamin James sort of intuitive take on it.
Oh, 'cause
It's
you're white.
probably no. I think that's thrown in there because I'm white. I can speak for the whole fucking thing. Even the bad. These are like my cousins we don't talk to anymore over there, whoever the fuck. Yeah, this is. I'm fully within my license as a audio performer to fucking speak on this. So, what's going on here is they're trying to protect the Confederate statues. Think about it. Think about it.
Okay, I get it now.
See it? So they're like, hey, this is white architecture. I like how that now
Really? Well, I guess so.
equates to Confederate
That
statues.
makes
Just because
sense,
they're like, hey, it's art. It was made, it's part of our heritage. We should protect it. It's sneaky. It's an angle, these motherfuckers. I understand these people.
I was thinking about like Visigoth churches or something, like
Well, that could be too. Like,
Dude, come on, really?
that's
They don't even
European
know what
architecture?
Visigoth. They don't even know what Visigoth means, bro. You say Visigoth to them, they're gonna think like you're talking about Scientology.
did
I
you say?
come on, man.
What'd you say? Did you say?
Oh, we have
Baphomet?
Visigoth culture. Could you see Rick in the middle of the meeting going, "Oh, what Visigoth church are we protecting?" And they're like, "Hey, boy, no,
Yeah,
we're not protected. No, boy, we're not protecting no Visigoth churches. Okay,
Oh.
we're not communists here. Okay,
Oh.
take your little Visigoth church and shove it right in your cornhole, boy."
okay.
No, but
Well,
this
here's
is-
the thing. Go ahead.
No. I'm sorry. I just
No, I
the
was gonna say
last
that-
little statement is just this is like a white. This this is a whole nother white. But anyway, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
It's a
So
whole other
it's
white.
it's
other
a
white.
political party
like
to
pork,
respect
the other
Anglo-Saxon
white
political
meat.
traditions. What I'm saying, for the other white meat.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rick.
It's like pork.
Fuck.
The other white meat. Yeah.
Okay. Mute. Do everybody a favor,
Yeah.
man, and fucking mute yourself.
Just admit yourself. Okay.
I'll mute
No,
myself.
I was
too.
going to
Go
say
ahead,
that,
Rick.
there's a controversy with this because it involves white people, but In reality, it's just another political action committee. Okay, just like the NAACP or LULAC or whatever, race-based political organizations.
LULAC?
Okay, it's no different than that. As long as they're not hurting anybody, as long as they're not, burning crosses in front of people's homes, you should
That's
be
European
fine.
architecture, bro.
No. Our European architecture is what Ben was talking about, the Confederate States or whatever, the Confederate statues. But, there's nothing wrong with if they're peaceful, if they're assembling peacefully and they're not inciting violence, why not? Southern white people need political representation too. I mean, just like Hispanics, just like Black people, just like Asians.
Hold on. Put the brakes. How many Mexican political action committees do we really have? And what are they? Saying?
La Raza, we have LULAC.
Raza and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
But are you seeing us talk about architecture?
I don't know. No. It's not. Yeah. I mean, it's not one of our things. Sure. Of course
we just don't want to be treated like animals. But
yeah. Well, how's that going?
Not well. But this is okay. But what this basically is the Klan. You do know
it's
that,
not the Klan.
It's the Klan. Because if you look at the Klan's bylaws, it's basically the same, except they don't word the whole thing about race.
I mean, as long as they don't start lynching people, right?
No, Ben, I'm so glad you brought that up, because that actually in it, that right there is kind of the whole argument. Like that's right. Why this is controversial. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's freedom of speech, right? You can have, you've got the right, like Rick said, to peacefully assemble and do all these things. But when you look at it, it's kind of, which to me, just to put some context to it, it's a little scary, because it's indicative of the state that we're in right now. So when you've got a group of people saying, oh, we need to protect our European or our Anglo-Saxon heritage. Well, geez, fuck, like the whole thing is that, right? And that's why people argue. That's why people make the argument, or you'll hear people say, well, there's Black History Month, there's Hispanic History Month, there's Gay and Lesbian History Month, there's fucking whatever history month. What about me? What about my White History Month? Well, the problem is, which I get from, if you're looking at an argument from its most basic level, okay, like I could see where that sentiment comes from. However, the bigger picture is that the entire fucking thing is white history, right? And that's why it hasn't happened. That's why that's why March isn't fucking White History Month, right? Or there's not, or whatever month you want to fucking make it.
I was in November.
Honestly, maybe November.
Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin spice. Yeah, pumpkin spice lattes. I mean, Thanksgiving is White History Month, right? Dude, it should be.
If there was one, my vote's for
Rick. Called it. Rick nailed it.
Rick, that was actually fucking
November
genius.
is White History Month. I mean,
pumpkin spice because of the pumpkin spice lattes.
Look at the pumpkin spice lattes. Thanksgiving, literally the raping
turkey
of a whole country.
And you know what? Thanksgiving's the whitest
apple
fucking
pies
holiday. Thanksgiving's white as fuck, right? It's only white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like Thanksgiving is white as fuck.
It's the whitest holiday.
That's the whitest holiday there is, dude.
But November is the white month. Oh my God, Rick.
And then
you call it
December,
Marjorie
we teach our
Green's
kids to, worship a white fat man. So that's cool.
Bro.
Santa Claus, yeah.
Whatever. I got Poncho Claus.
Well, and not only that, but you can get we'll bring Jeremy back on the show at some point, and we can talk about this is just a little you know how I like the little sneak preview. Fuck man, we got
just
basically the argument, the white Jesus, dude, that everybody likes to have in pictures.
That's so weird.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we can talk about my boy Jeremy's got some
Jesus
definitely
was
some
black
thoughts,
as fuck.
some wells. Yeah, I mean,
it's black as fuck. If you can't comprehend that a man that comes from the Middle East is not white.
Hey, I like my white blonde hair.
That's my vote.
Shoulder length, blue eyes.
I bet you do, bro.
Shoulder length hair, blue eyes,
hair.
not a
shiny,
trait at all in the
bouncy.
Middle East. That's great. That's great because it would put them at like a genetic disadvantage having
Rick.
these attributes. Could you see some pasty ass white guy walking around the Middle East with like blonde hair? Do you know how quick he would die?
And the perfectly
You know how
trimmed
quick
beard
he'd
and
be
everything. I mean, it's
dead?
perfect.
Bro, he would even make it, bro. He would never even make it. He would die at like birth just from that. No, bro.
Oh, he looked like Colin Farrell in what was the movie where he had the golden locks?
Colin Farrell.
Was it the Alexander movie?
Alexander, dude.
Where he had all
whoa.
the different haircuts.
Talk about Rick's favorite movie. Oh my god. Dude, that movie was rough.
That movie went all in, dude. I actually kind of like
Bro.
dude, I
Everything
appreciated
went
it.
a lot of things went all in that movie. That movie
Yeah,
was
they did. It really
movie
did.
was
No, they did. They went for it.
juicy.
They
A lot
fucking
of
went
juicy.
for it. They took an angle and they rode with it. So I
Dude.
respect that movie.
Nice.
You
know
know
what?
weird.
Nice.
Antiquity
But they
movies,
fucking-
I have to go with Troy.
They crowbarred that
They
Alexander
did.
may or may not have had sexual relations with the same sex partners. Like they really wanted you to fucking know that, right?
I know,
Like that was
dude.
the agenda behind it. Anyway, if you've never seen whatever fucking year that came out, I just dude, the reason I'm laughing is because I saw that in the theater because I had watched
Oh my God.
I talked this shit about the reason why, check this out. I talked about it on a previous episode where I saw some anime about Alexander the Great, but it was all weird. It was like futuristics and ancient at the same time. It fucked me up.
Cool.
That
No, it was
sounds
cool.
fun.
So at the I literally just seen that and this movie came out. So I was like, oh, that'd be a fucking great idea. So I got stoned as fuck and went to go see this with my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, the fuck is this, dude? This is weird. But it was entertaining. It was
The whole
entertaining.
movie was
let's just say that.
That was the whole movie, right? I mean, it was just
Pretty
like,
much,
oh,
yeah. Pretty
oh,
much.
let's take over a country then.
And it's kind of a forgotten movie. Like you never hear nobody talk about
Yeah,
it.
because
no
it
more, but-
fucking was horrible.
'Cause it was
like
terrible,
it
but-
was like the Showgirls of Antiquity. It was horrible.
kind of was.
Yeah, it
Dude,
was.
That's the name.
Nice.
That's the name of episode 44, brother.
Showgirls of Antiquity.
Congratulate yourself. I'm writing that down.
Fucking rocked it.
Showgirls of
Um,
Antiquity. Do we want to? Are we about break time?
Yeah, let's do
I think
it.
so. Okay, well that was good. We covered some things here.
We did some stuff.
We certainly did. I think we were a little ambitious in our little pre-show meeting with our agenda.
We had like
I don't-
40
I
different.
don't
Yeah.
think there was a lot. Hey, give us some credit. This week was very busy.
Yes.
So we'll try to space it out. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
It's amazing how much shit happens in a week, man.
it's
Right?
fucking crazy to do a show like
Yeah.
us where we're trying to keep up every week.
A weekly show, You can't
Bro,
do-
like shit happens in the morning of. Like the
Yeah,
verdict,
right?
the Derek Chauvin verdict happened this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were going to talk about a bunch of like really like Christian principles, and we're going to talk about like how we're going to change the show, and then this Chauvin thing.
And then
dropped.
I know we're gonna make this a nice little Christian
Yeah,
show
we're
with a
gonna
little
start-
suit on.
Yeah,
that
we're going
knocks
to do
on your door.
kumbaya. Yeah, we're going to kumbaya. We're going to tell you about how the latter day, that there were other saints for Jesus, latter day ones. I mean, they were.
Oh goodness.
We're going to talk about the Nephilim, and we're going to talk. We're going to talk about the golden tablets. It was going to be a good family show.
It really was. But we took
That's-
a hard left, and we didn't do that. All of a sudden,
maybe next
we
time.
just the Chauvin trial. Today was
We had our
420.
bikes ready. Huh?
We did, man. Yeah, I was ready. I did go on a bike ride today. Today was
See?
420, so
Nice.
it was an inspired bike ride. Let's just say that.
Nice.
I had a really, really good day. I was off, which was a blessing. Being off on 420, I did some yard work, which was entertaining.
Wait.
Did
Did you do your neighbor's yard by accident? Because you were so baked?
No,
You did your neighbor's yard?
no, but I hung a bunch of pictures, and you know what's hilarious is it took me
He's like tripping.
way, dude. It took me double the time it normally would because I kept forgetting where I was putting shit.
Yo, awesome. Hold on.
Okay.
I want to revisit the concept of Ben cutting his neighbor's yard. Could you imagine his neighbor comes out like Ben starts early.
What are you doing?
It's like 6:30.
Everybody's still asleep.
mowing his neighbor's yard. He's like, "What are you doing? It's not my yard."
I might do that and then just ask for payment. Like, well,
That'd be dope.
like we have somebody that comes every 2 weeks. Like, I don't care. I just did it. So you now, therefore, by my logic, you owe me.
Dude, that is some mafia tactic right there.
Just ambitious.
Just extracting payment. Just be like, you see this car?
I already
You're
did it.
paying for the note.
Right. I'm going to charging parking fees for people who park in the front of my house.
Oh, dude, I hate
That's a good
that.
idea.
Like at TSU, like all the houses, dude, they raked it in. Remember when I went to your graduation, guys?
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
dude, dudes were charging like $20 a pop in their yard. Like, but what was funny is they didn't give a shit. They just wanted as many cars to get in their yard as possible because obviously, right? They're making money. They're entrepreneur. What was funny, I'm a little bit smarter than your average bear. So I parked in such a way, I saw what was happening. I was like, oh, fuck no. You're going to get stuck, whoever the fuck, like the way they had the parking arranged. And you're just going to be waiting for like 6 hours for somebody to leave. You're going to extend. I was like, fuck that. I told the guy like, no, sir. He was waving me on like one set. I'm like, no, brother. Like, I'm giving you $20. I'm going to pay. I'm going to park right here. And he's like, all right, cool. So I parked to where like I was, you know what I mean? I was nose out to where I had a little way to get out. But yeah, no, so many people were standing by their cars like, oh man, what the fuck? It's like, dude, that's what happens, dude. You're on this dude's property. He calls the shots. Like if you got to wait, if you know what I'm saying, you gave him $20.
Exactly.
This ain't no official. You didn't get a ticket, dude. Nope. You handed this dude who's in a wife beater and some shorts and sandals on a lawn chair. You just gave him some hard-earned cash, and that's what you get. You got to wait. You might have to wait 2 hours.
You may have to
for the crowd to clear. But I didn't.
You know
have
what
to
happened one time about parking here in Houston? So I went to this little club downtown, right?
That's a whole podcast we could start.
Yeah, parking in Houston. Wow.
So anyway, there was some parking under the underpass right next to this building. So there was a free underpass, and there were people parking there. Some dude is collecting payment. He's dressed in a vest. He has a flashlight. He's collecting payment.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And
awesome.
We pay him money, and then we go to the club. We come back out.
Rick.
There's nobody there. It turns out it's public parking. This dude's just scamming everybody.
Sure did.
$20.
Sure
Yeah,
did.
I'm like, dude, this dude made a killing this night on free parking.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's called being a businessman. That's entrepreneurial, right?
Damn.
That's actually, sir, that's gangster as shit. And you got fucking hat.
That was Donald Trump Jr. That was
a homeless dude put
Jerome
he put on a cute little vest and got him a flashlight and was like,
cute
you just
little
gave him,
vest. I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty tight.
You gave him $20.
It didn't fit him, that's for sure.
No, and the reason I know, and I'm only making fun of you because I damn near got fucking had by the same type of bullshit. I was down to like in one of those deals where you put the money in the
little box.
Yeah, I mean now it's all digital and shit, but this is like when you had to like physically put the dollars in the little slot or whatever. And the dude like came up and was asking me like, yeah, what spot you in? I'll take it for you, blah blah blah. But I was like, no, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm not giving you my money. Like the whole thing is all set up for you. It was just some homeless guy like who had thrown on some, and I started looking closer and I was like, hey wait a minute, that's not even like, that's just some bullshit like quasi official little vest you've got on that has nothing to do with whatever establishment owns this property and is charging for parking. Like, oh, let's get out of here. But anyway, that's what they do, man.
Town.
That's right. Everybody's got a little thing, man. You got to watch your P's and Q's. But anyway, I think we really need to take a break now because we extended that out another 10 minutes. But
I know
that's what we do, man. It's unofficial.
That's how we roll.
We'll tell you when we're ready for a break. So
that's right.
You just chill.
Yeah.
You
sit in your car and you don't honk at people.
That's right. You
just
not Houston, man. You don't honk at people in Houston. You just don't do it.
You know what? Just don't honk at people. You know what I'm saying?
They'll follow you home and they'll shoot your ass. That's what
nope, you're not Wolverine. You ain't gonna heal.
That's right. You're not Wolverine.
With that,
you ain't
we're
Chris
take
Evans.
A break.
You ain't Captain America.
Yeah.
Up in here.
Check your seatbelts. Tune your radios. Whatever you gotta do. We'll be back.
We'll be back and enjoy the tunes. See you on the other side. Thanks. we are back. Party in the Back is underway officially on this 420, this beautiful day. And it was a gorgeous day.
It was.
Yeah. Was it up there for you too?
Yeah.
Down
Yeah,
here?
it got colder this evening though.
Okay.
So it went from like being perfect to like just a
little bit
too
chilly
cold.
on the
It
chilly
dropped
side.
into the
Nice.
40s. So yeah.
Yeah, it was gorgeous here as well. Yeah, and it got a little chilly, but it gets a little chilly up there in the DFW area more so than it does here in the Houston parts. But chilly
It's like
nonetheless.
the private parts.
Down here in the private parts of
You're
the
in the
state.
private parts of Texas.
Down here in the old
Right by the taint.
That's right.
You know,
the
that's
old,
when it gets a little sweaty.
the old testicles.
Nice.
Good old, yeah. So let's talk a little science, guys. So recently, Ben, I want you to kind of introduce this. You probably will be able to speak the most knowledgeable. I read an article or two, but by no means.
Yeah.
Like if you asked me if like I had to do a TED talk on this fucking subject,
I'd be the
Then
first
those-
person to
bro,
boot off the stage.
bro, wouldn't that be the best fucking, like we should start our own TED talk series where it's like a motherfucker gives you a topic like he gives you a specific amount of time, like, here bro, you have to fill 30 minutes and talk about blah, and you just like give it to him and like, all right, you're on 5 minutes, like you get to read a little paper, or you can Google as fucking
This is
fast as
awesome.
you can.
That'd be the greatest.
You've got
That'd be
5
fucking
minutes.
cool, man.
You've got 5 minutes to figure that shit out, and then you're up on stage, and it's like a whole auditorium of like, nothing crazy, not like a stadium, but like at least a grand, like at least 1,000 fucking people.
That'd be fucking nuts.
That'd
That's a
be
lot
Or
of
like
people, bro.
shit.
Or
Bro,
like just a lot
hey,
of like quote unquote smart people, who are there for like some sort of seminar on space or something. You're here to talk
Right.
about bullshit,
yeah, and then you get up there like, here, we're gonna throw
The
you a
seminar in
curveball.
space, you start talking about like how to split firewood correctly and shit. Dude.
Right, you just try to
That'd be the
fill space,
greatest
like
thing. You
talking
just
about the
start
shit you
talking
know.
Wild shit.
Hey,
talking
Well, your
about Karate
tax
Kid, 'cause I watched
return-
it last night.
All right.
yeah, I watched this documentary on Netflix.
So wait.
They breaking shit down. These fucking. But anyway,
That's
what is
awesome.
this? Talk about this the muon particle.
Yeah,
or
so
what?
Yeah, the
I'm-
Mulan particles, little Chinese girl, right?
No, it's not Mulan.
Oh.
Sichuan. Oh.
What, dude?
Oh, bro.
We're not going there. Oh
You
shit!
should
No.
easy,
Never
dude.
mind then.
Take it
It's
easy.
too
We're
soon,
already on
too
the
soon, too
we're already
soon.
on the list.
No,
We're on the China list.
No, so these are based on this new or hypothetical particle known as the muon. So over the last, I guess, if you get deep into it, this has been a theory around since 1976 that basically there's something similar to an electron, but it weighs more. And so, because of some interaction forces they were seeing. So this kind of led to the experiments when you get like the CERN system, things like that. This is what kind of led into those. And so basically muons are negatively charged particles that have their own spins, but they weigh more than electrons. And so the concept is that we're running all these tests in the I always forget the name on the super collider, and we're seeing the breakdown of new particles. We're seeing, of course, with the supposed God particle, we found that. Well, now we're seeing interactions that can't be explained by our basic formula of like, it kind of states a bit in the article, but it's a major scientific, quandary when it comes to quantum physics. So anyways, basically what they're seeing is we're right now at this level where we're starting to see differences in data, and it's remaining significant through multiple tests. So in order for something to be considered scientific proof, it has to be past a lambda 5, which is 1 in a million chance that it's a fluke. And so this particular theory now with the measurements are actually getting more significant. So it's actually now we're at lambda 4.2. So once it's confirmed that these muons essentially behave differently than what we expected with the general formula, now that could particularly change physics completely. It can rewrite it because now there's things that are interacting that we don't know that are basic particles. So it's pretty fucking big deal.
But we don't know what's okay. So we have our basic understanding of atoms and electrons, right, and neutrons and stuff like that.
Well, we have,
But-
and also you have Higgs boson, which interacts with forces through not magnetism, but it has a negative attraction or a positive attraction also, and like quarks and all these things. Yeah, we go down to the subatomic level of understanding almost.
And a muon is a subatomic particle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
And it's so well. That's why it's heavier than an electron, but it has a negative spin, so it still has a negative charge.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Right, but these things aren't reacting the way that they're supposed to be.
I wonder if we can harness that to make electricity.
Well, once they understand this, there's I guess the possibilities of what you do with it are limitless. It's pretty crazy. But what they're seeing is that something's impacting it. And so they don't know what it is. So they think it could possibly be the said dark matter that actually permeates the whole universe, and that it could interact with it somehow. Or it could be extra dimensional forces. So there's an actual extra dimension where it imparts the effect on them. Basically, like a loose sheet between two particles, and when one pushes, one moves in, et cetera, et cetera. But they're not on the same physical existence of plane. So a whole new dimension. Or it's creating particles that we don't know. And there's even more that we don't understand about basic physics.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So what can they do with this though? Are they going to make like a new microwave, or maybe create anti-gravity, or?
Well, it's everything. Oh my God. If we can rewrite the laws of physics, that means we're going to have a better understanding of it, right?
All I want is my corn dog to be warm in the middle. That's it. All right.
You know what? Here I am preaching about the awesomeness of science, right? And giving society something awesome. Dude, and then the fascist goes, he wants his corn dog to be warm.
You know what? Talk about the important stuff. The people want. The common man wants. All right.
Dude, Rick wants them to be white corn dogs too.
I know he does, dude. He wants to have a white corn dog. How do you get that?
I never said a white corn dog.
You have to find the albino corn. What the hell?
Dude, well, what does it do with apple pie? Can you warm up the apple pie to the middle too?
No. I'm saying is this is awesome.
But this particle, though, I mean, you said that it might prove the existence of God.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into that.
Just to set up, we had this interesting text message thread, and so I probably should be concentrating at work, basically came up with this whole thought process, which is, if we live in an infinite universe that's actually part of this whole matrix of infinite other universes, probability of anything can occur. So the reality is the probability that there's a God could occur. And so being that there's a God that occurs in one of these infinite parts of the timeline, because in an infinite timeline, everything becomes one, everything becomes possible. Could it be that there is a God in a universe that happened? It may be ours, maybe next to subsequent. And if there's a God like that, that's omnipotent, all-knowing, and all everything, wouldn't that God essentially become the God of everything? Because basically he would have the power to, or she, whatever. Not going to get into that weird concept. But think about it.
Sorry.
If there is an all-seeing, all-knowing God that is created in one universe, right?
All right.
Of this infinite timeline of infinite universes, right?
All right.
And he is this all like he's God, like what we consider God. Wouldn't he see the other universes essentially become God for everything else?
Yeah.
Like he would basically be the birth. I know this sounds so stupid, but it would be like the birth of God to the consciousness of that universe.
Well, that's what
just like a universe is created.
That's what religion is.
You'd have to reduce, like, no matter what it is, you'd have to reduce it to like one thing, right?
Right.
Is that kind of what?
Well, no, because like, okay, so let's say the probability of there being God in this universe is 0.0000944, right? As long as you got that probability, if you have enough time, every probability becomes one. Every probability occurs.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And like, if you have all this infinity in numbers and time and frame, then there has to be a God then.
But what about like infinite gods.
Well, that's
that
the other
too,
part
right?
of the equation, right? There could be infinite gods, but are they all one and the same? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Because you have all seeing, all knowing, all omnipotent gods that are, you know, to me, I just thought of it. I was like, wait, because in anything that's infinite, you can basically ensure everything will happen.
And this is all because we don't know what's interacting with these muon particles.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
so what happens if
talk about your
heaven?
420 subject of the day? Goodness.
Well, what happens if
Hey, that's
heaven
what we're doing,
is?
brother.
What happens if heaven is actually that exterior dimension? What
Right,
happens if somehow it interacts with Earth in that sense?
Well,
Like
and that's
with our spirit world.
to get to the
The
science.
spirit world interacts with like the other dimension. What, you know, it's something beyond our own existence and plane, which could be a complete spirit world, could be heaven, could be this, that could be that,
Right.
or
So
could
like
be another universe like ours.
so like the way it was explaining the you know, let's say it's like kind of similar to like an electron particle,
Yeah.
but it's constantly producing other particles, right?
Right. It can produce other particles, but it's because of the reactions. Is we can't predict the particles in which it creates or how it reacts with those particles.
And that's based on like what, magnetism or
Oh, it's just dude. No. I'm not gonna yank y'all's chain that hard. I don't know what the fuck it really does, but when it comes down to it, no, it's just for some reason. Let's say really what it is about a measurement, and this measurement has slowly eroded over time to the point that they're saying, wait, this is not what we think it is. Something else is interacting. So to me, it's just, it's crazy because we could possibly flip physics, and there could be, maybe it's heaven, maybe it's dark matter, like they say. Dude, maybe it's the spiritual realm, maybe it's the astral plane.
Wait a second.
We don't know.
What if by that account, what if there's hell?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
what happens if it's hell? I mean, no, but think about it. If you take, that's what I love about affinity, right? That's my love of affinity, because you could say the probability of there being a pink horse with one horn and half a leg on planet Farcon, in the year 2044, blah blah blah, at 6:30, bro. The reality is that will occur. And not only will that occur, but that will occur at 6:41, 6:39. You know what I'm saying? The possibilities of everything would occur. I love it.
What's the possibility what's the possibility of finding a woman who knows what she wants to eat on any given weekend? What is that, dude? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Yes.
What's going on?
Well, look, man. Look, infinity can only accomplish so much. Okay. Why you have to piss all over everyone's parade today? You know, here I was.
I'm just saying, man. It's true.
Parade,
you're talking about things that are.
Then you throw the one variable that's horse shit. There's a greater chance of there being a full heaven God than finding a woman that knows what to eat at any time, any frame, and it doesn't become an argument. It's like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Just tell me. I don't care.
I want to eat barbecue. No, I don't want that.
Exactly.
We've done 44 episodes. Hey, we've done 44 episodes, and Rick's had a lot of zingers in that time.
Was ridiculous.
That might have been the funniest fucking thing you've said in the entire history of this show.
I'm pretty sure
I'm still recovering, bro.
Thing I ever said. But anyways, well, barring Rick's perversion of trying to bend infinity, there we go.
Right.
Jesus,
like
right?
that's how it's more likely. Yeah. It's more likely that you find a unicorn at 6:30 in 2020,
2044.
The planet Farcon.
On Farcon. There's an infinite amount more chances that you will discover that. An infinite amount more chances than you will ever find a woman who knows what to eat ever.
It's never gonna happen.
Never.
It doesn't even factor into infinity, dude. Like, that's how rare that shit.
You know what? Rick just broke the universe. He just, you know how basically if you prove God wrong, if the universe dissolves,
just ends.
Rick just proved infinity wrong. Like, it's just like, no, there's one thing.
It's like the
one thing that we'll never find,
bro. It's like the fucking kill screen on Donkey Kong.
Donkey
The
Kong.
kill screen on Donkey Kong.
Where it goes
Yeah.
in like all that fucking code or whatever, and it fucks up just because they didn't program it that far out. That's what happens to the universe.
You start seeing the code. For the
Right, it
universe.
starts to break. The universe just stops. That's why so many universes have exploded. Is because people like fucking you said that, and now the universe is on a ticking time spiral to death. Thanks, man.
It's never gonna happen.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well,
That's
hey, that's
awesome.
well, there's something science can't solve. You know, I'm just saying.
Well, that's one thing, definitely.
like how they're debating that part, the muon particle, and they're like, well, the factor of
give it like a
4
special
omega.
letter. No, give it a letter. Like the factor, like they have to take away like
Lambda.
No, give it a
the
special,
lambda on that
like
shit.
the gamma the gamma beta signal, the gamma. I got it. The gamma beta paradox prevents if you assume that the gamma beta paradox is not part of this equation, then yes, there is 100% chance there's a God, but put the gamma beta principle in there. We're all fucked, guys. There's more likely there's a
Shit
chance
doesn't
there's
make
a
sense
hell,
anymore.
and we, dogs and cats living together type shit. Okay?
There's like, bro, there's a fucking room. There's a room full of like dudes in lab coats in Germany, like jerking each other off because some chick is like, I want to go to Cane's.
What?
Like,
That was awesome. What happened?
they're like, wait a minute, wait.
This come from?
They're like all the fucking scientific journals and shit. They stop presses, like everything breaks, all the fucking scientific websites.
What's happening?
Fucking wait, what? That disproves the existence of the fucking universe. That you asked her, hey, what do you want to eat? And she said, fucking Raisin Canes.
I'm more confused why they're jerking each other off while they're doing science.
Because that's more probability than actually finding that, man.
I'm more
That's
confused.
if you go down that infinite rabbit hole.
Oh my god, they're like doing a circle jerk. And then the chick said canes. Oh my god, I love it.
Wow.
I got pretty good
Amazing.
sweet tea.
But we do love women, and
This is where, since we're talking science,
what?
if I had the ability to have a podcast with
You
two
rule the world?
chicks as opposed to you two guys, it'd probably be the two chicks.
You are
So that's how I do like
know
women
what?
better.
You're a whorecaster.
So
Come
not
on.
only a whorecaster, not only do we appreciate and respect women, I actually like women better than I like
Ooh,
men.
it
So
hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
there's your
well,
proof.
It kind of hurts my feelings.
I can't blame you for that.
No,
Yeah.
but you guys,
I get that.
no, but it wouldn't be the same thing. So that's why I
No,
stick
would
with
it?
it.
No, you wouldn't.
But I don't
Did
stick with it
Did
'cause
you
I
talk
like you
about the
guys.
gamma beta principle with them? I don't think so. That wouldn't work out.
That's why I said there's a reason, there's a rationale behind me sticking with you guys, but it's not the rationale. It's more of a scientific rationale than it is what I want to do.
Oh boy, we're going down some rabbit holes.
I'm
here,
just kidding.
guys.
I love you guys.
So
Sometimes.
yeah, barring Rick's
Sometimes,
ridiculous
sometimes.
principles. Oh boy, the
Beyond
relationships
scientific.
are poking out here. Beyond these
Hey,
scientific things.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about last week's show. How we were talking about these UFOs. How you guys think that these UFOs are going to be like kumbayaing with us humans or whatever, you know? And I came down and I said,
no. You
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
talking
hang on a
about
second.
us being their
Wait,
cows.
yeah, I said they were going to be like,
Yeah, we were talking about
the.
the milking Kurt
Terrifying.
Russell, I believe. Was
Yeah.
Milking
That was the final
shit out of
verdict.
Kurt Russell.
I was going to add on to that. I was just going to say that, you know, these
You're
aliens
gonna
would probably
add-
see us like dodo birds. You know, we don't know any better. And if you guys know what happened to the dodo bird, you know, how they got
They're
extinct,
extinct.
right?
How much
Yeah.
darker are we gonna
'Cause-
get?
yeah, hold on.
bro.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
That was fucking deep.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that transition,
That was
sir.
deep.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what I do.
Because you do. No, Rick. Hey, your transition game is
Disparage
pretty
a
solid.
whole gender and transition the show.
He does do that, but hey, it's like whenever you create a fucking character on a video game, you can't just put all tens, right?
No,
For every category, you have
Rick's
to-
missing sexual relations.
Yes.
He got half a point.
He's probably
on
a
that
2. Yeah, we got a 2. But what for transitions into different
Definitely
subjects.
9. Definitely
He's got 9. Easy 9. 9.5.
Easy 9.
So
you don't want to spend the 10 because he wouldn't be able to do anything else. He would just slobber on the screen, but he'd have badass transition.
Exactly. So
Nice.
what that brings me to, check this out. They just did what's the woolly mammoth? They were able to create a zygote.
Oh yeah.
Or
you
what
said
was the
that
fucking
shit to me? They basically so they didn't create zygote. They created, and you know why I'm laughing?
I just like
'Cause
that word. Bro.
I'm a fucking nerd, and I know what
Yeah.
zygote was. No, what they did was they kind of, it sounds fucking crazy. They reanimated a cell from a woolly mammoth that's been dead for like 30,000 years or something, right? B. It was some significant time frame. So they reanimated basically the machinery of the cell, but it wasn't able to replicate. But it did start working again.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude.
So we're
crazy.
basically a few trials away from a Jurassic Park scenario, and you think I'm bullshitting just because we're in Party in the Back? Hey man, like that's
zombies,
how that,
bro. Or zombies.
Exactly. That's how that gets there. You know, speaking of zombies, there's all kinds of propaganda going on about so like in Nigeria, they're having a tough time getting the public to buy into the getting vaccines.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, 100%.
Nigeria?
Dude, that
Yes,
went
because
totally
they
different
have-
way. Okay.
So they we're shifting gears, bro. We're going hard. We're going different directions. This is Party in the Back. I can do what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
you guys can't. It's up for grabs. You
No.
guys can do what you want
Dude,
to.
I want to hear this. At first, I
So-
thought they were
so-
Nigerian zombies.
Maybe.
Oh,
No,
I like
that's what
this
they
story.
think. No, that's what they think. So if you don't know, like, Nigeria has a lot of, like, what's to say? They have a big part of their population is very into, these Christian, evangelical preachers and all this shit. So there's a lot of misinformation going around that the vaccine will turn you into vampires.
Oh,
So they're being very resistant. Yeah, it gets pretty harsh.
Oh,
So anyway, they were
shit.
talking about the struggles with trying to get the public to buy in because of all this information and almost like campaigning against the shit, telling you about, oh, you're gonna grow like another fucking leg and shit's gonna turn you into a vampire. You're gonna.
Oh, you mean kind of like what Amazon did with the union, right?
Oh,
For
damn, dude, we're going all over the place. Go
I
for
like
it, brother.
Sorry, I just felt
we're
that
just
one.
riffing.
Felt that one, dude.
Yeah, like,
I'm
is that
sorry.
what
I'm
Amazon
sorry.
did?
I'll hush up. I thought
Is
it was
it-
like a good single.
Is that how they downplayed human rights?
Yeah, they're
And,
just like, oh,
it's not that big a deal. They can piss in a cup if they want to. They can have.
vampires.
We'll turn them into vampires. We'll give them all the Gatorade bottles they want. It's got a wide mouth, so you can fit that cock
So-
right in there.
So
So that's why you piss. That's why you keep Gatorade bottles in the car, like if you have to piss.
Oh, the piss. I was like, whoa. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
No,
you guys
that's
ever
the whole
done that?
reason.
Do you guys ever keep bottles in your car to piss because you're stuck in the light? Like on your way home from work or anything?
No,
Bro,
man, my bladder is that of a normal man, dude. That's
No,
nasty.
but you get in some.
I mean, you can get
We're
some
not-
pretty.
we're-
How many times are y'all pissing in your cars?
There was one time. Check this out.
I don't think so. I don't believe
One
it's
time,
one
dude.
time.
I don't believe. No, hold on.
I
That's-
don't believe.
That's not what I was about to say.
Okay, good.
I'm about to tell you an anecdote. So
Oh,
one
nice.
time I got stuck on 290, and I'm fucking not even kidding you.
Oh shit!
Before I got to my house. So this was like I lived where I live now.
Right.
I worked in like off of West Park. So normal conditions with no traffic, that's like, roughly like a 30-minute drive. Okay, so and I got off, I didn't have to fight traffic because I worked really early in the morning.
Right.
So I got off work, let's say in the afternoon, let's say 1:00. Oh, and like an entire 18-wheeler had like flipped over and all kinds of shit.
On 1090.
I got home,
Oh shit!
dude, guys.
I can't believe you're stuck in traffic.
I got home, hand on the Bible, 9:30 that night.
Oh,
I left work at
Damn.
like 2, I think.
did you
ish.
pop a tit?
What?
Did you pop a tit?
But part of it was because there was so much fuckery that like people were trying to like get, like exit the freeway. And I got stuck in this one exit, like before I knew what was going on, that I was like, fucked. Like I was basically just stuck in a whole thing.
How does that happen, dude?
I literally because the 18-wheeler had flipped over and it was blocking, just like in the Suez Canal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Dude,
like
it was
Evergreen.
literally blocking. Yeah, it was fucking 90. It was like perpendicular to the flow of traffic.
Dude.
So nobody was getting through. Like you couldn't even sneak around. Like there was fucking gas and shit all over the place. So police, fire department. I mean, this was a fucking mess. My car was started to fucking overheat. I had to get out of my car. I had to stop my car, walk off of the freeway. I went on a whole fucking adventure that day, bro. I just left my fucking car on 290. I was walking for like miles, like talking to people. Like I started a whole fucking community of like, of like nomads.
What
Like,
happened?
bro,
You developed a culture.
yeah, dude, I did. I started a cult. I developed a culture. The whole thing, man. It was just like, what do you call that? What's that?
Did someone have a
subject in
grill?
school?
You could have just grilled meat in the freeway, you know?
There's probably people doing that. I'm not
Dude,
even
that's
kidding.
awesome.
I slept. So even when you could creep out of there and like exit off, all the other streets in the area were completely blocked
Jacked.
because everybody was doing the same thing. Because this all happened, like you got to remember, this happened like in the afternoon. So you've got all the people coming out from the city that are like bottlenecking it even worse. So it was just an
Necketing.
all like there bottlenecking.
That's like the British version of bottlenecking.
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 That's some fucking game they played
Cheerio.
in like 1842.
Cheerio, I body necketed you.
Bottlenecking. Anyway, so
Awesome.
there was no I had to go buy gallons of water and shit just to pour in my fucking radiator.
Oh, the radiator.
Yeah, bro, my shit was
Dude.
like, because I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me, because it was hot as fuck. It was like in the summer too, and I had to blow like those like hard times, dude. You have to drive in 90-degree heat or 100-degree heat with the heater on just to like keep your fucking engine from exploding.
Oof.
Yeah, so
Dude, okay. And not to add traffic stories, but,
you lose about 5 pounds by the time you get home.
bro. So this is coming from Bel Air, going back to when I used to live in Channelview, right? Going from Bel Air to Channelview, not as bad as yours, but it was pretty epic. So school got out at 3. I get on the 610 bridge. There is a 18-wheeler that went through all 4 lanes on both sides. I have no AC. No
Both
AC.
sides. Yeah.
This is in the Ford Taurus. Remember the black?
Oh, but the best car.
And no AC. No AC. I believe this is when school started, so it's August. I get stuck on the bridge.
Right. And if you don't know Houston, August is
Worst.
like, what
Horrible.
the fuck? People that move here have never experienced the fucking, like, yeah, it's 100. It's 100 in a lot of places, but it's 100. It's like you're standing over boiling water as opposed to just like a frying pan.
Oh yeah, and
You know what I mean? Like it's a whole
it's a
nother
nightmare.
fucking, yeah.
Well,
So
imagine.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that bridge, I didn't get home till 8:30. It took me 4.5 hours to go 1 mile. It was the worst. You know what? The little kids out of Galena Park were running out of Galena Park, climbing the bridge with cold waters, and they were selling them. So
fucking
dude, this is a
lemonade and
90.
shit.
That's good.
They were selling
getting
them for
hustle time, man.
$10 a bottle, and
Yeah.
motherfuckers were
Well, then,
buying it, bro. They were buying it. People were just I just die. It's so hot. And here I am. I start with my typical private school garb, which is a polo, an undershirt,
well, khakis.
Dickies or khakis. Well, Dickies for me.
Well, Dickies. Yeah.
And shoes. I shit you not. I got home in a wife beater and my boxers. I was so disgusting. My seat never recovered. I sweat. I mean, dude, my seat was drenched with sweat after 2 hours. I literally thought I was going to pass out
That's amazing.
in the car. It was the greatest, dude.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
growing up, you guys took the bus, right? I'm sure going to school at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you guys do it in the summer or in the the May or even September, early
Crack
September
that
when
little
you guys would
window
ride the
down.
bus?
You crack that window down. You put your little nose out there like you're a little dog. Because
they
didn't have
nose out there.
They didn't have AC back then.
Whoa,
they didn't have AC. They didn't have AC back then.
No, but they had all the buses. They had all
buses
the
were so
windows down the
fucking
bus,
hot.
and you're so
Yeah.
scared of the bus driver because they were gonna stab you. You just fucking just sat down. You just wanted to get home. That's the cool thing about being a kid. You want to go home so bad that you kind of neglect all the other bullshit. So it could have been 200 degrees in there. We were just like, I'm just excited to get home. I don't give a fuck. I want to get home. You know what I'm saying?
To pile onto that story, like here's how the mind works. Okay, and maybe not everybody's mind.
That's how
my
the mind works.
My mind, and obviously
Dude,
my
wait,
mind.
we should announce it when you're saying it. Like, this is how the mind works.
This is how the mind works. This is like a new segment.
Yeah.
So picture me, had the Midnight Express, right? Almost as infamous, not quite as infamous as the three colored Ford Taurus.
Oh, that car
Benny
was
Strike.
infamous.
That was a beautiful car. Some memories in that car. But the Midnight Express, my Cavalier, obviously had some issues with the AC. So it's like it's always constantly fucking pouring water in the thing and running. Anyway, radio was all fucked up. Like wasn't addressing any minor issues to this vehicle. If the engine turned on and you know what I mean, I could go, like that was it. So I got to the point where I just shifted my mind. Like all I could get on the radio was fucking whatever station was like equivalent to the fucking Eagle. Like I don't even know what the station was at the time where it played like the old fucking 70s hits or shit.
Probably 99.9.
Wait, you weren't jamming Mandatory Metallica?
No, fuck. Who did that? Was that the Buzz? Was that? Yeah. So anyway, this was like whatever kind of the classic rock-ish station. And like I could tune that in, but it was hot as fuck. So no, AC, not even a question. Like, nah, you ain't getting no AC. So coming home at work, and I worked like an early ass shift. So when I left work, it was like the hottest point of the day, like period. You know what I mean? 2 p.m. So I just made it a whole fucking vibe. I was like, dude, I'm sweating my ass off. Like I'm going to sweat. Like there's no getting around. I'm going to sweat my shit. And I made myself just like, yo, this is like, well, fuck, wouldn't everybody do this? So just windows rolled down, bro. Like maybe the shirt comes off, maybe not. And maybe I'm listening to fucking Double Vision by Foreigner on the fucking freeway going. I just knocked it out. That's a TKO in the second round of the fucking episode 44.
Oh my god, you just Jake Paul'd me, bro. That was
I just Jake Paul'd you. Oh, we can touch on that real quick. But anyway, yeah. So you know what I mean? You're listening to the fucking Foreigner, not by choice, but just like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Foreigner is not that bad. Like this. Like this is what I got to deal with. So I'm gonna come home. It's gonna be 104. Fuck it. I'm taking my shirt off. My AC doesn't work. This is what I'm doing. Windows are going down. Fuck why isn't everybody doing this shit? Why isn't everybody sweating their asses off listening to Foreigner jamming, bro? I'd be singing. I mentally transitioned myself so badass that I thought in my head that was the fucking dopest thing I could be doing, would be like driving on the freeway with that Double Vision, fucking sweating my shit off. And then when I got home, it was cool as shit because I made it.
Fucking guy.
That's how my mind.
Great. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, Jake Paul knocked Ben Askren the fuck out.
Well, I don't know, man.
Did he get paid though?
It's
Everybody
fix.
thinks it looked like
a
bullshit.
fix. Well, because like he hit him once, homeboy fell over, and then like, dude, yeah, that was a fix. And guess what? Do you know how much he got paid?
How much he get paid?
Dude, well, he got $600,000 from pay-per-view, and then with bonuses was supposed to get $1 million. You want to hear the most fucked up thing? He said that's the biggest payday he's ever had, and that's more than he made his whole career at Bellator.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
$1 million. He said that's why when they showed him walking off with his wife, he was smiling. The fix was in, dude. That was for real. The fix.
Well,
That's
he didn't even
bullshit.
look like. I mean,
No.
obviously he's
He had,
notorious
dude.
for
I
having
had a
dad
better
bod.
body. I had a better body than him, and I got
like
dad bod.
Even when he was active and fighting, obviously he didn't have. That was the kind of the whole joke. Like he didn't have the most impressive physique. But obviously he had a good grip. But he looked really rough. Like he didn't look.
Bro.
In other words, like I say that to say he looked like he didn't fucking train at all.
He looked like he trained less. He trained less than I do.
Yeah, he looked like
he
looked like he purposely didn't fucking train.
Oh,
and so
He
yeah,
didn't train.
I don't think he did. And you
probably
know
just
why? Because he didn't give a fuck.
Got that
Dude,
payday.
he had no, like, when you see a fighter, what's jacked about a fighter? And all fighters, even they're kind of fat. Even if you look at like Andy Ruiz, if you look in their back, like this area, like by the back of the kidneys, it's always jacked on all of them. Even if they're fat. You see, Ben Askren didn't even have that. It was just like it was just like pudge that was spilling
Classic
over. I was
dad
like, dude, he didn't give a fuck. And dude, he got paid. Good for him, man. Good for him.
Yeah, why not, man? If that's the sport and that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I just can't wait for one of the real ones.
Show.
I can't wait for one of the real ones to jump on. Like let's say fucking imagine if Conor McGregor signs on this, dude. The numbers are gonna be out of this fucking world. And the money that kid's making, that dude is brilliant. He's smart. Jake Paul's smart. I don't care what anybody say. That dude is brilliant.
Both of them, the both brothers, dude. They're fucking
Logan Paul,
all the way to the bank, dude.
They are, bro. They are the funniest, most
it's kind of crazy.
Humans.
It is kind of crazy what they've done. Like I've never, even from the get-go, like I thought, they came out with some videos where I'm like, yeah, fuck, these guys are kind of douchebags or whatever. But which, I'm sure, I don't even think they'd probably dispute that. But yeah, as far as knowing your value or knowing what you're worth to an audience and turning it into cash, fuck, good on them, man. That's the system. Why not?
Hell, they even fucking got caught like boosting during like the riots. Right?
Bro, seriously, like
in LA, yeah, bro. There's like pictures of them boosting shit during the riots and shit.
That's hilarious.
And like the best part is, dude, I know. And these same kids are running games on everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong,
they really are.
He knocked out that NBA player. That was cold.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he
can bang.
Yeah, he can
balk.
Like he's trained and he can to a certain level. He's whatever.
On roids.
Probably, for sure.
I mean, he's roids.
Right, but of course, it all ends when you get to a certain level, right?
Dude, I hope he brings Mike Tyson out. I wanted to bring Mike Tyson out. I wanted to bring Mike Tyson out.
Speaking of that, did you see his exhibition with Roy Jones Jr.? That was kind of interesting. It was, they're both old as fuck. But
no, dude, I was terrified.
I thought it was kind of cool, man.
I was scared as shit for Roy.
Yeah, man, Tyson took it. I feel like of the two, I feel like Tyson saw it as his moment to kind of like, hey, I've had some positive things go on. You could tell he was motivated to put out at least a good showing.
Yeah, that fun.
And he did, man. He was moving around. Fuck, man. It looked pretty cool.
I wouldn't fuck with Tyson. Ever.
No.
Ever.
That's the thing. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, he'll fuck.
He will fuck
like, if you're a regular
anyone.
guy, dude, he'll fuck.
Oh my god, have you seen that new video on Reddit? Some guy just rolls up into some gym and just challenges, like a boxing gym, and just challenges the head coach. And he starts sparring. He goes, "Hey man, you sure you want to do this?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to do this. I'm from the streets." Da-da-da. He's like,
"Oh boy,
okay." And so they start going right. He starts whooping this dude's ass, but you can tell he's not knocking him out. He's just slapping the shit out of him with the gloves. And so, dude, it goes to
play with him.
Embarrassing. He starts saying, "How you gonna go into somebody's fucking gym and try to challenge the coach? That's not how boxing works." Whack whack, whack whack, and you can hear the guy going. Every time he'd hit him with like a hard like jab, dude, he started like kidney punches. Oh, bro, you heard the guy go like one of the kidney punches. The guy was there. You hear this. Then he hits him again. He goes. He goes. No, I can hit you anytime I want. I know. The guy starts saying, "I know," but you know what I'm saying. That's like that shit, dude.
Yeah, you can't like. just, and I know we're about to wrap it up here, but I know a lot of people have that moment, right, when they're like they're tougher than their dad. Unfortunately for me,
I had mine too.
I never got that, man. Like he could still fuck me up when I was like 20. It was like all right, let's go, because we lived in an apartment. I've talked about this on this show for my early 20s. It's like me and my dad were essentially roommates, and so I'd whatever we'd get into a little. I don't know if that's a fucking white thing or whatever, where you fucking fight your dad in your 20s.
You guys,
but anyway,
we
guys
like
we'd end up bleeding. Yeah, Ben probably witnessed a few. Like we would slap box. It was a regular thing, and like both of us, like somebody would end up bleeding, and so anyway, yeah, like I never really I got my whatever, I got some shots in or whatever, but I never like bested him the way like I've had other friends that did jujitsu where they're like, yeah, dude, I fucking choked my dad out when I was 17, and it was fucking like a change of the guard type of moment. Dude, no, I never got to have that. Like my dad still, like he grew up on a farm. So like he just had the old man strength. And I'd never, like, even when I thought I knew, like I took a couple of fucking went into a couple jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? I had a little base. I was like, oh, that's how I'm gonna get him. Like he can still fuck me up with the hands, but like, I'm gonna try to take him down and shit. And he still was like fucking headlock. You know what I mean? I just couldn't get around that old man. Well, and it's not like
he grew up around wrestlers too. I mean, Nebraska's
dude. They had
filled
for sure
with wrestlers,
like,
if not the most best ones.
Dude, he told me this story. This is one of the best stories ever, and this is how we'll close out the show. This is just how different, like, whatever you think you are nowadays, young gentlemen, like it was different back then, man. And this is why you can never fuck with like the old dudes.
Wait. Is this the town to town story?
The what?
Are you talking about how they went? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, no.
We have so.
I don't even know if I've told you. Yeah, I've got a plethora. Trust me. This one was like they were working a drywall job and they were on their break, and so instead of like eating lunch, they're fucking a course, right? It's like, why would you eat your lunch? Why don't we gamble on how long I can hold a fucking headlock on this guy? So that's what they're doing during the 30 minutes they get to chill. So he's like, all right. So it's like my dad was like like average size dude, like less than 6 feet or whatever. So this other guy's like a big guy. So like, all right, put a headlock on him. So we fucking hold it for the whole fucking lunch break and cashed out, dude. Fucking dude couldn't get out.
He's like, yeah.
Badass. I love
imagine being stuck in a headlock for a whole lunch break. You're like,
dude, I want to get out. They're probably real stories.
It's my high school days.
Dude, probably fucking passed out.
Rick gets all PTSD'd.
Yeah,
it's got wedgies and swirlies in the toilets. I love it.
Oh my god.
Well, on that note, man, we covered a lot of ground for you guys.
Yeah,
we started with the guilty. This is the, it's 420, so consider this kind of a freebie. Like you get all the fucking fun. Yeah, this was a special, man.
You get to see some of the backroom notes that occur occasionally. That's what that's just. Yeah, we get the ideas cooking. Well, you got to see them
for sure, man. Yeah, this is this is off the top of the dome today. But we did cover some shit. We covered the Chauvin verdict. I'm pretty proud of the first half. We did our business.
We didn't do the first half.
We thought before the show started, we thought we were going to cover way more shit than we ended up covering.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't get even close to what the amount of topics that we actually had set for it. But either way, the name of the game is entertainment, guys. We give you about an hour and a half of we give you about an hour and a half of entertainment. And that's the bargain. So keep subscribing. Follow me on Instagram. skip_the_noise_podcast. Almost couldn't even come up with that.
That was awesome.
But you know how it goes. I think we're good.
Good show.
We're good for the night. So I'm gonna close out. I got a little Diz Rockwell for you to end up the show, and it's a doozy.
Is it sweet?
It is. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like
sultry, or is it?
And because that's the thing, man. I like to have this shit out as soon as like the minimal amount of time for whenever we're done recording, to where I can put the show out
and just edit the horrible things.
Yeah, I've only got honestly, I think there's only a couple things, if anything
Nice.
at all, really. We're getting
Nice.
so good. We're good at performing to where I really, most of the time, I don't have to edit shit. So kudos to you guys. I appreciate it.
Nice. Nice. I feel professional. I do.
We are. We're semi-professional.
And with
So-
that, please,
That's it.
remember, hey, don't get shot by cops.
No,
And really, guys, hashtag November White History Month.
Right. That's Rick's contribution to this.
Right.
To
Can't
New
wait to see it.
America.
What is
The
it?
new-
Thanksgiving, the white holiday hashtag.
Right. Rick's contribution to the new America as envisioned by.
You know the
some-
best part is Rick won't even be
white
able to
supremacists.
attend the holiday he's
Right.
he's pushing.
He can only give
I
birth
can
to
do
it
it.
in spirit. He'll show
Oh,
up.
God. He's gonna have to blend his children out for like centuries, and they'll finally get to go. to
Yeah,
this
how are you going to
Thanksgiving.
answer those
Yeah,
fucking
bro, you got.
questions?
You know how many centuries it's gonna take for you guys to get that all out.
It's gonna be awesome.
We'll see how this plays out.
This will be
Hopefully on
great.
episode 1055 we'll have that answered. But anyway, y'all have a great week. We've talked enough.
Nice.
Take care. Bye.
See ya.